Speaking of something for everyone, you cannot come to Asheville without popping into Green Sage Cafe for a meal.
I love Green Sage because of the attention to detail they put into all their plates. And you know, whether it's vegan or non-vegan.
I love Green Sage so much because they have so many options that pleases everybody.
With several locations to choose from, you can't go wrong with a diverse menu suited for even the pickiest of eaters.
I start my day off right at Green Sage every time with the Woodstock plate full of tofu scramble, root hash, vegan biscuit, and delicious house-made strawberry jam. This hearty plate hits the spot every time. Now, if you haven't noticed, vegans are crazy for their bowls, and there's no exception when it comes to breakfast. They start things out right here with the Huckleberry Bowl, made up of chia pudding, pumpkin seeds, raisins, dried cranberries, topped with house-made granola, blueberries, and fresh bananas.
I live in Charlotte, North Carolina, and every time I come up here, I have to come to Green Sage and get my breakfast. This is my #1 spot to go to have breakfast.
I personally like, and this surprised me, is the Bean Mountain BBQ Burger, because I'm not a vegan, but my friend convinced me to have it, and now I come to any of their locations here in Asheville, and that's exactly what I'm getting every time.
With local barbecue smiling hara tempeh, topped with kale and coleslaw, served with house-made sweet potato chips.
All right, so of course I brought Drew out from behind the camera because this is probably one of my favorite sandwiches in Asheville, and I want you to give it a shot.
Me?
Yes, you, the non-vegan, giving it a go.
Pick it up and do it?
Pick it up and do it.
Yeah, that was delicious. And one thing that I've really learned on this journey is how much I love tempeh and how versatile it really is. I would totally eat this for lunch, dinner. I mean, I'm eating it for breakfast right now even, so it's excellent.
Hits the spot, right?
Yeah.
Visit greensagecafe.com to find out what hits your spot. There is so much to cover in Asheville, I couldn't possibly get it all in one episode. Without further delay, I give you Plant. Building its foundation on ethics, Plant offers flavor-sophisticated, scratch-made food daily, with each dish having a multicultural influence of the best vegetables, spices, and techniques.
At Plant, you will find a warm and welcoming atmosphere with friendly and knowledgeable service.
I'm here with Jason Sellers at Plant. I'm so excited to be here. Now, everything's delicious. Everyone around the country talks about Plant all the time, and they always ask me, are you going? Are you going? Yes, I've been, and I'm here, and I love it. What's the philosophy behind Plant?
The philosophy behind Plant is make food that we want to eat and make it the best we can.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Simple,
That's it.
straightforward,
That's it.
food you want to eat, best you can. And let's talk about some of the dishes. I love there's an appetizer on there, some beets. Some people like beets, some people don't. Tell us about the beet dish.
We grill beets here.
Okay.
Yeah, we were all tired of having beets that were chilled or at room temperature, and then tired of hearing people say how they don't like beets. So I thought we need smoke, fire, beets.
So when the beet dish is all finished, what do we have?
We have beets with horseradish mayo that's made with fresh horseradish, so it's not really aggressive. You know, it's not prepared. And then we finish that with some diner-style crispy onions, a little bit of microgreens, make it look pretty, dress it in balsamic and some herbs.
An absolute must is the Plant cheese plate with aged cashew, farmer's involtini, rosemary and amber fruit, black garlic oil, pickled vegetables, and focaccia.
When I'm eating and there's something that I truly love, there's one surefire sign that I'm like, just can't get enough of it. And I've had that experience only a handful of times, and at Plant was one of them. It's with the Applewood Smoked Porto'house. Porto'house?
Porto'house.
Yeah. I tell you, what my sign is like, if I take a bite and then I have to put my fork down and actually just take the moment in. And that happened with this dish.
Good.
It's so good. So how do you make it?
So we smoke them over Applewood, and sometimes we throw some hickory and some cherry and sometimes even some peach in there. We smoke them, then we bake them to finish, then we marinate them, and then we grill them to order.
I look forward to this dish every time I'm in Asheville. Smoky, juicy, bursting with flavor, everything you'd want in a steak.
At Plant, dessert is not forgotten. Get the Blondie with Blondie chocolate chip ice cream, strawberry compote, candied pecans, and caramel for a culinary finish you won't forget.
So there you have it, built on taste with a classic style all its own, Plant delivers the main event time and time again. Be sure to visit plantisfood.com to make a reservation for your next visit to Asheville. Thanks for watching The Vegan Roadie. Please click subscribe and join me next week for part 4 of Asheville.